So this video lesson is a review of multiplication when it deals with a factor of only one digit. And while this is true whether we are looking at decimals or whole numbers, we are going to concentrate on whole numbers here as our examples. So there are two important things we have to remember when we're multiplying. First is that we don't need to align the place values like we do with addition and subtraction. We can just take the smallest place value and align that for each of the factors on the far right side. And finally, it's that carrying, although the concept is very similar, has a slightly different meaning when you're multiplying. So now we'll go through each of these examples and look at the multiplication process through the context of these examples. So the first one we have is 243 times 3, and now we'll just multiply this one digit 3 by each of the digits in the number. So 3 times 3 is 9, no carrying there. 3 times 4 is 12, which means we have one extra 100. But we'll take the 3, multiply it by the 2 to get 6 hundreds plus the 1 extra. So 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7, and so we get 729. In the next one, we have 652 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16, so we have a 1 extra bit there. We have 8 times 5 is 40, plus the 1 is 41, so we're going to carry the 4 extra hundreds. 8 times 6 is 48, plus 4 is 52. So 5,216 is our product there. Looking at the next one, 121 times 9. 9 times 1 is 9, no carrying there. 9 times 2 is 18, so we have 1 extra 100. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 1,089 is our product. And finally, 26,006 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. With an extra 4 there. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is just 4. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 6 is 42 again. And 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18. 182,042. So now we'll go on. We have 4 examples here for you to work through. Go ahead and work through these 2, see what you can do with them, and then come back when you're ready to go through the answers and move on to the next 2 problems. So now 624 times 8, let's set that up here. 4 times 8 is 32. With an extra 3, 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 extra 10s makes 19, and an extra 1. 8 times 6 is 48, plus 1 is 49. And so our sum is 4,992. And then finally, at least in this page, 1,330 times 6. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 3 is 18. Add 1, 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 extra 100 is 19, and 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 7,980. Last 2 problems we have. Go ahead, work through these 2, pause the video, and come back when you're ready to go through the answers. 7,263 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 1 for an extra 100. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 extra 100 is 5. No carrying there. 2 times 7 is 14, so we have 14,526. And finally, 99,999 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81, carry the 8. 9 times 9 is 81, plus 8 is 89, carry the 8, and we keep going. So we end up with 899,991. So as a brief review, with multiplying, we have 2 things we need to remember. First, there's no need to align the place values when you're working with it, but also that carrying has a slightly different meaning. Still the same kind of idea, but the carrying gets added on at the end after the 2 digits are multiplied.